what's up guys? I'm your host, The Scrub, bringing you another episode of This Guy's Review. Today we're going to be talking about the latest fighting franchise crossover, whatever you want to call it, is going to be the StreetFighter cross Tekken. So, sit back and relax and let's get this party started, shall we? So StreetFighter Cross Tekken is Capcom's latest crossover fighting game. Now, this isn't the first time Street Fighter's fought, a different universe. They fought many different ones in the past, like the Marvel Universe and the SNK franchise, just to name a few. Now, the biggest thing, this is probably one of the most controversial crossovers to date. Is it possible to put 3D fighters in a 2D fighting arena? So the story is pretty simple. A particular artifact known as a Pandora crash lands in the South Pole. So now it's a race against time that all these warriors want to go after this particular artifact for their own personal agenda. Now, I won't lie, I was pretty skeptical myself. Is it possible to bring these Tekken characters to a Street Fighter arena? See, a lot of these Tekken characters felt like they should have been in previous Street Fighter games before. Capcom did a really good job, melding the combos, it's insane on how well it's done. If you have played Tekken games before and you had that special character, which probably more than likely, considering it's 38 characters to choose from in this game, it's more likely it's probably made the cut. There's also been known that there's 12 downloadable characters that are going to be actually on the disc already, but not available until the release of DLC. Now let's talk about one of the things I really don't care for with this game. Now, this isn't for everything. There are some maps in this, not maps per se, this isn't a first-person shooter, some stages in this game that are just, there's way too much going on in the background. This is maybe if I played more fighters I would be used to it, but there were some levels that were pretty good, but there were just some levels, like for instance, this level, with this mammoth thing chasing this hovercraft. I found myself more times paying attention to the background than looking at the butt whooping I was getting right in front of me. I was all like, oh wow, man, look at that mammoth. It's so huge and it's got Tron-like stuff, and oh snap, I just lost. Now, one of my favorite things about this game has to be the cooperative play that you can do in-game. If anybody, such as local play, you and your buddy can team up and play the arcade mode together, where you can tag each other in and out. Now, that's also for online play. You could team up if you had a buddy that has the copy also, and you guys want to make the perfect tag team, competition out there. Like in middle combat, when you're fighting somebody, you can tag your partner in. So if you have a combo going and you're rocking it out, you got a Hadouken in there, you can tag your partner in to continue that combo to do some pretty good damage. Now, one of the biggest things in this game is probably the 4-player frantic co-op mode bonanza, if anything you want to call it. Very much like Smash Bros. Brawl. You can have up to 4 fighters at once on one screen. Now, that leads to some pretty craziness going on at once, where pretty much everybody's throwing specials and Hadoukens, and I don't know what Tekken's got per se, but a lot of kicks and punches for sure. But that's happening all at once, so that's definitely a nice addition to this game and definitely is worth checking out. Now, the one thing that does set this game apart from the rest of your regular fighters is the gem system. Now, this gem system, I have to say, reminds me a lot of the gem system back in Marvel Superheroes, the fighting game that I pretty much, Marvel, I grew up on playing in the arcades. Now, these gem systems act a lot like perks in your regular FPS, Call of Duty genre. So pretty much there are these gems that you can equip prior to the game, and also you can customize your character in a certain way. There are some gems that boost your attack. Now, there's also gems that also reduce the damage taken when punches and kicks and everything. And also there's a speed boost gem also in the mix. Now, these gems aren't active right away. Majority of these gems require you to do a specific criteria in order to get these things active for a period of time. Such as you might have to block 10 attacks in order to get your defense gem active. Or you might have to perform 3 specials to get your speed boost gem going. So overall, this is a really good addition to anybody who's a fighting game fan or even maybe starting out in this fighting game genre. It's definitely got a lot of different ways for the pros to definitely improve on some fighting system. But definitely, like myself, I'm not very good at fighting games, but definitely as for a beginner, it's a pretty good game to get yourself going and caught up, no matter which side you played the most. Its gem system and customizable gem system and its fast-paced action is definitely one that'll have you coming back for more. Whether to make that ultimate online, the online team, or maybe to dominate the competition in the future. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching another episode of this guy's review. I really appreciate you guys coming out and checking this video out. Please subscribe, like, and also our scrub highlights from the week comes from this guy, really, for the week, and you should check this video out. It's quite mind-boggling. And as always, this is the Scrub signing off.
Heads up, enemy UAV spotted.